Hello everyone. Have you ever sent a message, type your password, or paid something online today? If yes, then congrats. You already use cryptography, even if you don't know what it is. And here, the scary part is, without cryptography, your private message wouldn't be private, your money wouldn't be safe, and honestly, the internet will be a pretty chaotic place. So today we are diving into a topic that sounds complicated, but actually affect your life every single day is a cryptography. And to help us break it down without frying our brains, I'm joined by our guest, it's Kesar Septian Daniel Strait.
I'm excited to hear Matthew. I am premise no maths formula today.
Okay, good. Because the moment Matt show up, half the listeners are gone. Let's start simple. When people hear the word cryptography, they usually think a hacker, secret codes, or spy movie. So, what is cryptography?
That's straight off but in is totally and wrong equality but at its core cryptography is simple the art protecting information. Think of like this. You have a message and you look inside a box. Only someone what right key can open it. Cryptography is the lock and the key but in digital form.
So, basically, it's a digital secrecy.
Actually, it's about making the entity version can read or access the information what there that besides a photo, a passport, or even money.
Alright. Now, here a question I think a lot of people wonder about. What is cryptography so important in the digital era? I mean, can we just trust the internet?
I wish we were called, but the internet is like a message, like myself public space. Imagine you're having a private conversation in the middle of crowded bus. What out cryptography? Anything you call here in cryptography gives you the ability to whisper even when you surrounded by millions of people online.
That's great analogy. So, every time we log into Instagram, Gmail, or even our online banking, cryptography is working behind the scenes.
The time your passport are encrypted, your chats are encrypted, even when you see that little lock icon in your browser, that cryptography is saying, hey, this connection is secure.
Okay, let's make this even more relatable. Can you give us real life example of cryptography that student or everyday user interact with?
Sure. First one, WhatsApp or Signal message. When you set message is credible, I to a credible data. When even the company itself can read it, only you and the receiver can. Second, ATM card and online payments when you enter your PIN or card number cryptography assures no one steals in mean transaction. And this passport good system don't store your actual passport, they store at a craven version. So even if hacker break in the don't immediately get your passport.
Okay. So when people reuse the same password everywhere, that's still a bad idea, right?
Fair point. Every bet that's like asking 1K for you, house, your car, your locker, and your diary, and then losing it. Cryptography helps, but human behavior can still mess things up.
Fair point. Now let's get a bit deeper. Cryptography sounds powerful, but I'm guessing it's not perfect. What are the challenges facing cryptography today?
Great question. One big challenge is computing power. Computers are getting faster, which means all encryption methods can become weak over time. Another hot topic is quantum computing. If quantum computer become practical, they could potentially break many encryption systems we use today.
So, future computer might just unlock everything.
Potentially, but the good news is researching already working on quantum resistant cryptography. It's like upgrading in the log before bulgars get better tools.
Okay, that's reassuring. So, cryptography is kind of a constant race. Attacker gets smarter, then defender gets smarter too.
Actually, it is an ongoing battle between security and vulnerability.
Alright, last big question. For student or general listener who aren't computer science major, why should they care about cryptography?
Because privacy is no longer optional. Your identity, your data, your digital footprint of the is valuably. Understanding cryptography, even at a basic level, helps you make smarter decisions. Strong passport, security apps, and awareness of digital risk. You don't need to be an expert. You just need be information.
I love that. Before we warm up, let me throw one final, slightly philosophical question at you. Do you think privacy will still exist in the future, or we are slowly giving up?
Alright, that depends on us. Technology like cryptography give us the tools to protect privacy. The real question is whether we question to us then or try convenience or for security.
That's a powerful note to end on. And because every time we click I agree without reading, we are making the choice. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us today and breaking down cryptography in a way that actually makes sense.
Thanks for having me. This one fun, Matthew.
Okay. And to everyone, next time you send message, log into Ape or Pay Online, remember there are a hidden world of cryptography quietly protecting you, or at least trying to defend yourself. See you and bye bye.